Welcome to day 3 of our January challenge 2022, and the first of our days that we're going to be putting in this year, where we're not going to learn anything new with it, but we're going to really focus on the flow, because that really matters on actually making sure that we move nicely from our one section into the next. So here we go. I'm going to play it through from the beginning, nice and steady. By all means join in, see how we're doing on that flow, and then we'll maybe just talk through a few little bits and then we'll try it again all the way through. So beginning, okay? We'll just do it once through this time. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Well done if you stayed with me through that, especially in that bit where I sort of put that writ in sort of bar 6. Okay, so one of the things to really help when we're putting the flow and the feel of the piece together is to be conscious of what the melody actually is, regardless of these extra notes that we're adding in, either in the bass or in the top hand when it adds a chord in. And our melody, I'm not sure my singing voice is really with me at the moment, but da dum ba dee da dum da da dee da da dum da da dee da da dee da dum bum bum ya da dee dum bum bum da da dee da 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 dee da dee dum ba dum bum. And actually singing a piece through can really help with the feel of the phrase as well, because once you start to sing something, you can't help but be musical with it. Okay, whether your voice is being a bit croaky like mine today, or whether you have the best singing voice in the world, it doesn't matter. It's about putting the effort into trying to sing it will actually help to create that phrasing and go, oh, actually, yes, I can feel this now. And then when you play it as though you were singing with the best voice in the world. So that's one thing to be aware of. The other, maybe a bit more pragmatically, is literally to go, okay, I've worked on these 4 bars and I've worked on these 4 bars, and I've done a lot of starting here or ending here or ending here. So as to really focus in on just the join in the piece. And that might be as simple as looking at bar 4 without any lead in, so straight on the G, C, E chord, which has got this stretched out bass, which would be, I'm just working on going into the next bar. And just doing that, not going any further, not starting any earlier, not starting any later, just working on that bar plus a beat, and just really bringing that together. So let's just try that together with our count. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and ready and okay. And that might help you to notice, okay, I had my left hand down here and now it's got to get up here, and thinking about that move. What can I do to help me feel comfortable with that? One of the things might be to notice that my last note was an E in the bass, and now it's an E again, albeit up here. That might be helpful, so that we're not sort of looking at it and reading note, 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 where does it go, note, note, note. And again, that comes back to my absolute passion of placing and thinking from the top down, regardless of the fact that it's the 3rd finger that's going to play first. Okay, that can really, really help, because then we're making it less processing overall, because it's just that shape to that shape. Okay, so I think that's a really useful thing to do. And then you can pull it out a bit and maybe go from 3 beats per hour. So you go A, B, A, G. So just going into that ending there, and we might carry on a bit further. And whether you play to the end each time is up to you, but just working on building comfortably into that join where there's no panic about what comes next. Okay, so to finish from me today, although I think you've got some work to do to make it really flow for yourself, we're going to play it through with the repeat. So I'm going to start at the beginning, play that through with the repeat, so back to the beginning, and then get into our second time bar there. Okay? Try and keep it going, but in a really calm and beautiful way. Think about having sung that melody. If you need to pause the video for a minute and just sing that melody to yourself, that's a very good thing to do. And then think, right, now I'm going to play it. And actually doing that without any talking in between can be a really good thing. So you maybe finish with da dee da dum bum ba dum dee da dum. Go in. Okay. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Okay, something to work on. Really worth spending the time today doing that, so that when we introduce something new tomorrow, you feel really, really solid on this opening phrase and this opening structure. Okay, well done.